Oh, dude, what a good day to Greg. I mean, every day is a good day to Greg. But you know why today's an extra good day to Greg? As I'm vibing, there are machines in my background processing. And, like, isn't that the epitome of, like, the happiness that we want around here? Yesterday, we got to MV. We finally got through all of LV. I know I have loads and loads of quests to claim, let's not talk about that. But we did get to MV, we're finally here, and I've actually claimed a bunch of my MV quests, as you can see, because I was trying to get creative modifiers for my hammer. Priorities, right? Priorities, priorities. But yeah, that is where we're at. We have our polyethylene, like, fully automated and going. I accidentally forgot to set this machine to auto output yesterday, so it kind of wasn't running all night, but polyethylene is ready to go. Solar grade silicon is ready to go. And, like, the other major thing that's been happening in terms of progress, I suppose, is Threefold. Threefold has been an absolute machine. An absolute wizard. You could stop calling him Harry, probably. The plan for today for me is fairly simple. Like, I know we're technically in MV, but it doesn't currently feel like it to me. And I want to change that. I want to get, like, a bunch of MV machines down. Perhaps I start a little bit of oil processing chain? MV extruder is definitely on the list, that is true. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I said the plan for today is to, like, feel like we're in MV, right? So I want to get started with that, but I also want to, like, put together a couple of little automations for a couple of things. So I'm a bit undecided as to, like, where to go. Probably the most sensible thing I can do is make the extruder, right? Like, if I make the extruder, I make so many things cheaper. Let's make upgrades for everything. Let's make a couple of MV machines, including things like the MV assembler, if I can. And let's see where we end up. I know 3 crafted a bunch of circuits yesterday, so hopefully there's enough for me to make a little bit of progress. Big day at 3TP. Finally, it's here. It is in hand. This is winning. Oh, dude, I've been waiting for this. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Look. Advanced extruder. Boom. It just works. It just works. Like, that's just it. Look at it go. Hell yeah. Oh, that's so nice. That is so nice. I didn't know where to put it, so I put it in a somewhat jank location, but it's not actually that bad. It kind of fits. It kind of fits. I promise it's not that bad.
Yes, it is.
The places it could have gone.
Teo, we need a dedicated MV area.
Yeah, we do. This is just, you know, for that moment.
Yeah, no. It's worthwhile to get this operational, because this unlocks a ton of recipes.
It does. Tooj, one of your employees got loose and is stranded up here.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I don't know how that even happened.
He's the foreman. He's keeping watch.
Oh, okay. He's keeping watch over the saplings to make sure they're going.
Yeah.
Good. I remember seeing like one of my friends sent me a post, like an Instagram post or a Tumblr post or something. I think it was a screenshot of Tumblr on Instagram, which she sent me, which basically said streamers say mods the same way kings in the past used to say gods, and it made me crack up.
Mods apprehend this man.
Exactly.
I accidentally macerated the MV fluid solidifier.
What? See, chat, this is not a speedrun. Tooj is actively making it slower. What do you have to say for yourself, Mrs. CEO?
Can't believe you haven't kicked me yet.
Okay, I think I've got everything I need for diesel now. I've made all the little machines. Okay, we have diesel. We have diesel fully automated. Fuel is here. Oh. Can I get this thing to auto output? Oh, I can. And then... Chat, it's done. Diesel is in a tank. Oh my god. Chat, look at this. Look at this. I'm just flying. Oh, I fell. I flew too far. That's so nice. I am a little bit lost. Would you trade your Yap ability in favor of Profound Wisdom? I think the Profound Wisdom to be had here is that the Yap ability is the Profound Wisdom. Sometimes there are nuggets in there, you know, you can just pick them up. Like I said the other day, it's not like I think before I say my words. So it's a surprise to me when it comes out as well. sometimes like, oh yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about. So you've always got to keep an eye out, get that little notebook, start writing things down. It's like a monkey on a typewriter. Exactly. Exactly. There we go. Right, everything should be running now, right? I think the entire chain should now be going. Yeah. Okay, the distillery's going, we're making heavy, and that's making the fuel. Okay, we're gaming. So chat, pay attention if you're interested to learn how diesel works. So the chain for diesel is you need two things, okay? You need heavy fuel and light fuel to make diesel, and you do that in a mixer. The way we're doing that is light fuel gets processed on the left, and heavy fuel gets processed on the right. So let's look at light fuel first, which is on this side, which takes an oil into a distillery, makes sulfuric light fuel, and we desulfurize in the chem reactor, and then that makes light fuel. We send that straight into the mixer. Okay, that's chilling over here. On the right side, for heavy fuel, we start with raw oil sands ore, centrifuge for heavy oil. We distill the heavy oil into sulfuric heavy fuel, which gets desulfurized over here and gets sent into the mixer. And that's it, that's diesel. It's actually very little steps for an incredibly good power source. So the desulfurization works in two ways. So on this side, we're inputting sulfuric light fuel as a fluid and putting in hydrogen in cell form. So you get hydrogen sulfide in cell form, which goes into here. And then the electrolyzer makes hydrogen cells. The hydrogen cells just get sent straight back into here. Oh no, actually they currently don't, because I've forgotten to do that part. Oh, thanks.
It's ready.
It's ready? Can I come see?
Yeah, you can come see. Come to the top of the mountain.
Let's see. Ooh, wait. That's not a 3TP logo. What is that? Oh no. Chat, this guy's done something. He just built something out by hand? The Mad Lad? Yeah, the Mad Lad indeed. Mad to mean insane. Oh my god. It's... Bro's not just cooked, he is deep fried. Oh, look, the dirt ball in the center. I didn't even notice that. Wait, that's 10 out of 10, actually. What a great build. And I trust that you actually got every single block right as well. I don't even doubt it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Nah, that's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna put up all of these cables. So this is gonna be the line, right? Yeah, and then there'll be another line here, which will look something like this. That should be the MV wall. And then I'm gonna have some battery buffers so that the generators can have less strain. Alright, in that case, now that we're starting to get some MV circuits, let's finally go back to looking at Ruby Juice. So for Ruby Juice, chat, it's actually quite simple to do Ruby Juice, right? You just need some Ruby ore, and you hydrochloric acid wash it, you get your Ruby Juice. You take that Ruby Juice and you centrifuge. This is it. This is the whole setup, okay? This is all we're trying to do here. And the hydrochloric acid, as you can see, recycles, so as long as you have some amount to start, you're good to go. Okay, all of this stuff is in here. What is the circuit for this? Oh, it's circuit 1. Okay. The ruby is getting juiced. Why isn't it running, though? Oh, circuit 1 for a centrifuge recipe? Weird. That's not super common at all, actually. Okay, iron 3 chloride is the other thing I want to now passive, so let's go iron. So I need to definitely input iron, and I guess I need to take the hydrogen and deal with it somehow. So I need a chem reactor and another chem reactor, so I need 2 chem reactors for this. Okay, let's go grab 2 chem reactors. Boom, there's 2 chem reactors done. Alright, we're now going back and forth, and everything is working. There's our iron 3 chloride. There's fun things going on in my background, as you can see. Building apprentice Tooj is building. I'm supposed to be helping him, but I had to, like, step away to intro the stream, so here I am. Definitely not, you know, just coming up with an excuse to hide or anything. Yesterday was actually quite a big day of progress, so there's a fair few things to show up. Well, I guess we'll just go from where I'm currently standing. This is the new Botania area, but that is a today start, so I'll talk about that in a moment. But let's talk about what happened yesterday. So 3 has done a little bit more magic. I don't know exactly how much magic, but he has done some amount more progression. I believe it was yesterday he managed to give us Mantle of the Ravens. So that's now here. That was, as far as I'm aware, the extent of magic progression from yesterday. Oh no, actually there's a little bit more. I'll show that too. And now, coming into the middle of the base. Oh, this is cool. Coming into the middle of the base, we have creative flight around here. Okay, not around there, but around here. Look. Creative flight. Like, just true creative flight. This was a big thing that happened yesterday. These maglev pylons, I believe a radius of 8 around them, they will give you creative flight as long as you're wearing one of these, a maglev harness. It's really nice. It's really nice. No power needed. They double range if you power them, but you can just run them with no power. They're just a little MV machine. They're not even expensive to craft. I'll show them. Pylon. Let's have a look. Yeah, there it is. Advanced maglev pylon. Like, it's insanely cheap, actually. You need a lot of them if you want creative flight everywhere. That is true. But it's just for around the base, right? It doesn't take circuits, so as TBBT says, it is incredibly cheap. And as you go up in tiers, you start to get a little more range. So HV is going to double. So once we get to HV, we will certainly put those down. And EV adds another 8 blocks. So that's nice too. Yeah. So that's a big thing that happened yesterday. And you might have also noticed, while I was hovering around here, that the entire base is now kind of shifted around. The entrance has moved a little bit further forward. This used to be the old one. And storage, rather than being there, is now over here. Yeah, so new storage area is this one over here. I think this might get hooked up with logistics pipes soon, but that is a task that is kind of just in our mind at the moment. Loads of room to expand upwards if we need to as well, which is nice. That's the kind of thing I usually like to see. And let's keep going, let's keep going. There's even more to show. With the storage being moved back there, all of this area now is empty. And the reason it's empty is because this is where the MV machines are going to go. As you can see, there's also already a couple of them down. But yeah, loads of room for MV machines. And you might have noticed, as I was walking past, this thing, the Advanced Combustion Generator, which burns diesel. This is my compact diesel setup, which takes oil sands ore and oil and makes diesel. We've got about 2.5 million buffered already, which is actually quite nice. Anyway, any more progress that happened yesterday? Oh yes, even more progress. I, off-stream yesterday, upgraded every barrel around the base that is iron or better to diamond. And I said every single barrel we craft from now on will all be diamond to just go with, which is nice. Now I think we're done. I believe that is the entire end of my list of stuff that has happened yesterday. If I've missed anything, let me know. But no, I think that's where we're at. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about what the plan was for today. It's to start some Botania, and also to get a little bit of like machine upgrades going for Orproc. Though we did run out of steam last night, and I panicked a little bit. The time when we ran out of steam was when all of the coke ovens, sorry, not the coke ovens, all of the solar boilers were at fully calcified, so they were only making 120, and I think the coke ovens might not have been going too hot. So we did run out of steam, which makes me think a few things in the base should be moved over to diesel rather than running on steam, which I might do today. But yeah, to start with, a little bit of Botania, a little bit of unclogging of stuff, and we'll see from there. Wait, what is the playtime like today? I had overtaken 3 yesterday, but I wonder if... Oh, I'm still on top. Let's go. Who's the real carry now? You'd buy an audiobook from 3TP with no doubt. Okay, Tooj, new business venture.
Let's do it. What do we read? We just read the Thaumonomicon, every page of it. Or I'll read the tooltip, because so many people just don't do that. So I'll read the tooltips, and then you guys can buy them.
Yeah. You can read the quest book, actually. Read the QFT plasma explanation page.
Oh, I'll do that. I'll do that right
Yeah.
Where even... This mechanic is completely optional and never required for crafting.
Wait, that's what
it's
it
really
starts with?
long. Yeah.
Yeah, if I read that at the start of a page, I would never read again.
That's crazy. It's so strong. It's like you have to use it or else you're throwing.
Is it this one? Yeah, I think, yeah, it is this one. Oh my god, it's an actual essay.
Oh, just wait for the LHC quest once I'm done writing that.
Oh, are you gonna write a book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna link, I might link to the wiki page for the standard model of particle physics.
Okay, chat, this should be fine now, I think, right? I think I've, like, at least temporarily fixed it. Everything is properly going in. Yeah, looks okay to me. Okay, chat, one mushroom of every color. That is what we're after now. Right, let's do this petal apothecary so that we can buy the last couple of flowers, and then I can ask 3 if he can do my Botania flowers the right way. Cool, so this is the thing I need, I guess. 1, 2, 3, and one of those. Oh yeah, there it is. Pure Daisy, first one coming up. Hallelujah. Look at 3 doing flower magic, very cool. Yeah, I'm gonna set up like a nice drawer area and like just dupe all of these flowers up and have a good supply of them, and then like from there we then move on. That employee has been on shift such a long time. Right, so we need a mana pool and we need mana gen. Right, that is the 2 bits that we need. So let's make a diluted mana pool, and there are my diluted mana pools. Am I making 4? No, I'm only making 1, and there's no reason to make more than 1 diluted mana pool. There's a quest, your first mana pool. Yes, indeed. I don't know, like, this feels like the mana pool-y kind of area. Like, this gives me mana pool vibes. So let's do that. And now, we need a mana spreader. There we go, there's 2 of those. And I need a Wand of the Forest, which is just living wood twigs. So you need living wood planks. There we go. Moron's Manual for Mana Manufacture and Manipulation. Here we go. It's time. Ready to be a moron, chat? Okay, yeah, we are getting mana. We are getting mana. We're good. It was just taking a moment. Cool. Fine. Don't be that impatient. Right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, perfect. That's what I want to see. Magical blue dust. It certainly is. It certainly is. A little bit of water. Empty fist. And give me a second endo flame, and there's the next quest. Give to me. Is this a combustion generator? Apparently so. There it is. Okay, quest. What are all these flowers even for? Yeah, what are they for? Who knows, dude? Who knows? Hi. Happy Sunday. 'Tis the end of the weekend, but with the end of the weekend comes, you know, much more responsibility to Greg. Gotta make sure you Greg responsibly, right? Yeah, before we talk about what this area is for and what's going on here, let's go and do a little bit of a recap again, shall we? Because that is how we start our streams now. A little recap, and then from there we go. So let me start off by talking about the coolest thing that has happened since yesterday. To be fair, I think part of this had happened yesterday, but I believe Tooj has now fully hooked this up. Look. We now have a logistics pipe system. So item storage is way better than it used to be. I feel so much happier just with the existence of this thing. We have a couple of like more MV machines placed in, so this exists. If I have a look over here, you'll see that a couple of MV quests have happened since last night. Nothing too major, but you know, just a little bit of progress. We have the better LV circuits now, which I think Tooj made last night because he thought it would save him a little bit of like brain effort, which is nice. So yeah, we have this going. And also the big thing that happened yesterday. Well, also actually I should say I'll show you the building that's happened since yesterday, because that's a fair bit of stuff that's been going on. EBS stuff is still standard, of course, nothing too snazzy going on around here. But over here we have a new area. This is a new place that was constructed yesterday. Welcome to the Botanical Gardens. Isn't it cool? And this is where we've done all of our Botania, and I've already obtained a bunch of mana steel. I need way more, but we've started with some. There it is, the roof is coming together. What are we thinking? This is the build altogether. I quite like it. I'm actually a rather big fan of the style. I don't know how I expected to feel about it, but I'm feeling very good about it. just now that it's here. The roofers, I think, worked fairly well. Like, it does its downward slope well, it does that downward slope well. Everything has sort of come together. This front area is nice. This took me like 45 minutes to do, I'm not gonna lie, because, yes. Like, all of this bottom bit was already done, and all I did was add this top. And it took me like 45 minutes, because I'm just not good at building, I guess. But yeah, took me some time, but I did it. We have this area now. And what this area is going to house is we need to craft our building blocks, because we're not using World Edit or cheating in building blocks. So these are the building blocks we're after. We need Hempcrete and Cubit. And I'm going to passive these today. That is my plan. Passive both of these. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. It might be a little bit of a tasking. But yeah, should be fun, right? So what I want to do to start today's stream is go over here and update this farm so that it's doing all the things that I want it to do. Which is, I want it to farm wood, I want it to farm wheat, and I want it to farm cotton. So I need to add wheat and cotton to this farm. That is the plan. Okay, crop manager over here. Let's get you power with the combustion gen up top, which should be fine as well. Good, good, good. Even the middle ones are growing. Cool, so I can be happy with this, and we can start working on the actual blocks now. Yeah, okay, so this is what we're going to be working on now. I've basically passived everything I need to passive up until putting the machines down. And now the goal is to get Hempcrete and Cubits all on auto. Here's the full list.
What's the story behind the Threefold username? Is there a story?
Not any of significance, no, not really.
Had you tried twice before, and then it didn't work?
I just I just needed a username, and one of my friends in the Discord call asked me what my favorite number was, or maybe it was a Skype call at the time. I don't remember. It was ages ago.
Oh my god, old.
But he asked me what my
alert.
favorite number was, and he just said, "Why not just do a threefold?" So
Yep.
yeah, and it just kind of stuck.
All right. No, I guess nothing is ready to harvest, right? Oh wait, we have 800 cotton and 800. Okay, this thing's doing great. Wait, I built a grape farm. Oh, I love
Nice.
when stuff I do works. Are you guys ready to see 18 advanced combustion generators shift clicked? All of Threefold's work, and I get all the satisfaction of clicking them out. Let's go. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh yes, there they are. There they are. Okay, so this stuff's got to go up there. Wheat's got to go over here. Then we have sand over there, gravel over there, and cobblestone over here. Isn't that everything? Oh, wait, yeah, hey, that's actually everything. I wasn't expecting that. Look at that. Glorious, glorious, glorious. Oh, the Hempcrete is powdering. Oh my goodness. It's all here. Chat, there they are, the first Cubits getting made. Holy. We've won. We've won. This is it. This is what I worked for. Item auto output. Hempcrete is getting made. Cubits are getting made. Holy pog. This is my maintenance, I guess, to add more diesel whenever I need. But otherwise, this place is complete. This right side is for Hempcrete. That is what we have automated here, which is what the HV base is going to be made out of. And over here we have Cubit. That's what's automated over here. So the recipe for Hempcrete, that is this chain, you've got to mix Hempcrete powder with water. Hempcrete is made with gravel, sand, wheat, and plant balls. And this is just a rock breaker chain, right? So we have gravel and sand here, cobblestone getting made over here. This is the thing that's doing the mixing. And for plant balls, we're using wheat, which is getting sent into the compressor. Plant balls get directly ejected into here whenever they need to go. And the wheat just goes into the assembler up there. That's that. And then this thing is Cubits. So the way that works is we're making stone with the rock breaker. And stone plus black wool is what you need for Cubits. And the black wool is actually the complicated part here. So we're making black dye with water and black dye. The water mixed black dye. And we mix that with wool. We get our wool straight from cotton. So we turn the cotton into string, the string into wool, and the wool comes straight into here. And a combination of all of those is our qubit. So that's the 2 bits done. What do we think? Elegant? I'd say pretty elegant. I like setups like this. Oh, what a good day to be gragging. As it always is. I mean, all days are good days to be gragging. Okay, let me start off by giving you guys a little rundown of stuff that's happened between Sunday and now, which is actually not too much stuff. Some building, in fact, has happened. As you can see, 3 has been busy. 3 has been building away. There's the top-down view as well. So yeah, that's a big thing that's happened since Sunday. But otherwise, like progression-wise, not too much actually. I will walk inside and I can show you guys what's been going on. Oh, speaking of updates, I do have a little update for my hammer. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look how fast it is now. I did a little bit of mining over the weekend. And the reason it's so fast is because I went clay mining. And this thing used to be nearly double this. Yeah, I gathered like 1,400 stacks or like 1,300 stacks of terracotta, all getting processed into useful products. Oh my god, there's so many useful products for me to sort through. This is a little too much. As far as like the rest of the base tour goes, I think I've shown you all the new stuff. There isn't actually much else that has happened. Oh, actually, I suppose there's one more thing. We did start cooking Canthal. So Canthal is currently being called for Canthal coils, which is nice. And yeah, that's kind of it. If I look at the quest book and show you guys the MV page, you'll see not much has changed since last time, and that is because not much has changed. But today's the day where I'm going to be making the push for HV, which I think is very achievable if we just knuckle down and do it, which I will be doing some knuckling and some downing, so it should work. I'm excited to have it work. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Before that though, there is a couple of other things I want to kind of sort out before we take the step towards HV. And when I say a couple of things I want to sort out, largely it's to do with the building blocks area. So we have this place that I built the other day, right? Which has been making hempcrete, it's been making qubits, but there's a couple of things that need to be shored up. First, I need to move things into the drawers so that it keeps working. And secondly, I need to keep making black dye. Currently, we have no good way of getting black dye, so that's something I want to fix. Another thing I want to do before we start working on direct HV progression is mana steel, or not mana steel, mana automation. So if I go over to the Botania area, you will see that there is an open crate over this pressure plate, which I need to swap to a wooden one. Bye-bye stone pressure plate, please be wood instead. I think items can trigger that one. And I need to just use a tiny little redstone signal to control stuff that's going on here. So there's that. Chat, please hold. I'm in the process of fixing it. There we go. Okay, now we should be fine. There we go. See? We're good. We're good. It's now a fully functional thing. That should already start to help, and I'm going to add more. These things will never be off. There we go. And 12 more. Yeah, that should do. There we go. Loads faster at growth. I don't think there are spawnable spots in there, are there? No, we're fine. There's plenty of lighting in there. Good. There we go, chat. Done. So for anyone that was doing dye any other way, here's your new way. Do this. Oh my god, the lizard. Is this what we do during the ad break? We spam all the lizard? Make me go insane during the lizard? Make it 250 points for a day and I'll gift 50 subs. Chat, is my sanity... Is my sanity worth... There you go. There you go. Enjoy. It's 250. And the reptile emote is coming out. What did 3 do to sort this out? The entire chat is just reptile. And then we have a hello there. Hello there, people who are saying hello there. And for the people who are just reptiling, welcome to Reptile Land. Ah, okay, well, what was I even gonna do today? I don't even know anymore. The reptiles have won? This is going to turn into a just chatting stream real quick. Because I cannot focus on the game with all of the reptile? Ah. Okay, what am I even going to do today? Right, oh, Canthal is done. I was gonna do this. I guess Tooj started on this? Okay, so if I want void upgrades, I'm after dense obsidian plates. Let's have a look. Imagine this is the first stream you watch. Yeah, you're never coming back if this is the first stream you watch. I apologize for the people who are watching for the first time. Ooh. Make it 5k? Yeah, I think Lizard might need to go more expensive on the Tangia and the sound alerts. Because this is actually giving me a headache. Oh. Okay. It's getting Okay, you know what, chat? Actually, Lizard is getting disabled for a little bit. Lizard is temporarily disabled. Stop it. I'm getting a headache. And I think lots of people are getting a headache, actually, so the goal here isn't to have everyone have a headache. Look at that. Peace and quiet. Can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear that? That's the sound of your own thoughts. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Chat. I'm gonna just stop talking for a second. Look at that. Blissful. I will never do such a thing again. Link's learned his lessons so fast. Holy. Congratulations, Lizard now costs 1 million points. Or 100,000, which I think no one has, so we're good. Right, if I'm dealing with the Canthal, let me quickly check what it takes to make some Canthal coils. 52 of these, and that's what we need to be able to upgrade all 4 of these EBFs to Canthal. Look at that. There we go. 40 seconds for our HV circuit. It's crafting. Here are the first HV circuits. There we go. Advanced circuits. So all we need now to get into HV is stainless steel, which we're going to have very shortly. Has the HV base been built? No, actually. So the plans have changed quite a bit since we talked about that. Tooj and I were talking yesterday, and we've decided we're going to stay in this base until we go to the moon, and then as soon as we get PDIM, we'll immediately go to the PDIM. That's the decision that was made. So there will be no HV base, there will just be PDIM straight away. And then 3 will start building in the PDIM as soon as we have it. That's the plan. Oh, we might have... Oh, we do. Hey, here's the stainless quest. Are you prepared for HV? I think we are. Okay, well, this is going to take another 18 minutes to finish. Then we'll have the Canthal. And once we have the Canthal, we can upgrade this EBF to be Canthal as well. We'll be about to then go into HV. That's our current only thing that's stopping us, right? Yeah, stainless EBF processing. Firstly, stainless steel EBF processing. Done. We're doing it. Here we go. Let's go, HV. Let's have a look at the space tab, because the rocket is what we're going to work towards now. The rocket is what I'll be focused on primarily. So for the rocket, we need a NASA workbench, which needs a HV assembling machine and IV circuits. 3 is currently working on the clean room, which you need to make IV circuits, right? All of this stuff needs to go in the clean room. So Threefold is on that already. I can work towards the nether stars, because given I've started that, I should probably keep it going. Then it is actually just a little bit of crafting to get us towards the moon. So we'll make sure that happens in a timely fashion, yeah? And then PTFE and stuff, like everything like that can happen once we get into the PDIM. We don't need to worry about it too much for right now. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream, how are we all doing? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to EBF Day. Well, it's not really EBF Day. It is a different day than EBF Day, but yeah. Should we have a chat about... Oh my god, wait, why can I fly up so high? Is this HV? Oh, it's a maglev pylon too. Oh, I have so much flight around the base. That's so good. Okay, shall I give you guys the base tour since yesterday? Because quite a few things have actually changed since then. And quite a few things have changed just because like I wrapped up stream early and then Tooj and 3 did play for quite a while. So there's a fair bit to look at. Yeah, let's have maybe we can even have a full-ish base tour. We'll start out from front. I mean, you guys know the front of the base already, right? You've seen it. The design of this thing. I'll show it off again for anyone who may have missed it yesterday. Of how nice the base now looks. Did the CEO hear about this? He did. Yeah. There's the entire house. The roof is looking really nice now. All of that has come together very well. And now that you've seen that, let's head on inside, yeah? Riverside Villa. It really is, isn't it? It's so nice. Storage is still the same, so nothing to show off here. But coming into the main area, we are now starting to build up some HV machines. As you can see, that's chilling over there. Smeltery on the outside. Yeah, that's been there since like day 2, basically. Or day 1. But this is the HV area, and as you can see, there's some little spots marked out for multi-blocks. This is going to be an LTR, and this is going to be an implosion compressor. Both for the rocket direction that we want to be heading in soon, hopefully. So that's that. That's what's going on. And then up here, I think this happened after I ended my stream as well, which is Canthal coils on both EBFs. It was only one yesterday, so Canthal coils are now here. Nothing has changed in these directions. Like, Botania is still the same. So if you guys are familiar with the Botania area, you will know... Oh, I should not have my magnet on around here, should I? Yeah, if you're familiar with the Botania area, you'll be familiar with this. Formcraft is largely the same, so we'll keep going this way. Nothing up here is different, but we do have a little bit of new stuff going on here. We now have a hydrogen line. Hydrogen line is a bit much. It's more just sodium hydroxide electrolysis and sodium hydroxide production. So we have hydrogen going, which is really, really nice. And yeah, I think that kind of brings us to the end of the base tour, right? You should have seen everything that's new already. Yeah, I believe so. Oh, clean room. I didn't show the clean room. You're right. And we have a clean room. This got put together yesterday. I completely forgot because it's down here. Yeah, we now have a clean room, which can be used for circuits and such. Which is currently being used for circuits and such, it seems. Yeah, there you go. You guys ready? Okay, wait, that's not that bad at all, actually. That is an entirely reasonable amount of sound. Why doesn't it, like, deafen me straight away? Watch 3 run over to investigate. I heard his piston boots. He's coming. There he is. He's arrived. He's arrived. Ah, that's funny. We summoned him. He sped over. Ah, now I know how to get 3's attention whenever I want. Just come here, place a lever, and I'll just summon him. Makes sense. So my like general goal, like I was saying, is getting to the moon. And getting to the moon is actually like mid-ish HV, and as much as it might not look like it, we're actually very, very close to the rocket. Well, I guess close for people who know what they're doing, kind of far if you look at just the quests. So let me show you. How am I going to show this off? Because it's hard from this page. Let's go over to Space Race. right? For those of you who have not done rockets before, I'll give you a little overview of how this works as well. You work up through rocket progression, right? So you start with the tier 1 rocket, this is your first one, and you go all the way through to the tier 8 rocket, and then you have the mothership, okay, which is like the tier 9 rocket. So this is your rocket progression in the game. Tier 1 is obviously the first rocket you're going to build, and this is the rocket that gets you to the moon, okay? And this rocket is really big for multiple reasons. The big one that I'm focused on is once you do it, one of the rewards you get is a choice reward of, do you want the personal dimension? The personal dimension is where we're going to be doing all of our building. So getting this thing as soon as possible is going to enable us to work towards, you know, getting the actual base up and running, because this isn't the actual base, right? This was just the starter base. Okay, here's our goal, moon, and here's what we need to do for this. We need to set up an LTR, implosion, compressor, ITNT we'll put on the list. Then we're on to the NASA workbench, okay? So NASA workbench needs quite a few expensive things. Firstly, it needs IV circuits. Secondly, it needs nether star plates. Both of these are on my list, so let's add those. We need nether stars and we need IV circuits. This list isn't in order, by the way. These are just things that need to happen. Right, what else is expensive other than this? Oh, we need oxygen gear for everyone, so that needs to happen. I'm gonna split up oxygen gear into 2 parts. So we'll do oxygen gear, and then I'll also specifically, so that we don't forget, say Unbreaking 3 oxygen. Unbreaking 3 tanks. We need nano armor for everyone, because we need spacesuit, right? Actually, I guess you don't, but I want to have nano armor before I go to the moon. There it is. I need to craft energy hatches still. Not performing chemical experiments at HV level. Three. Okay. There we go. First explosion as well.
No.
Oh, there it is.
Oh no.
It was him. He did it. MV to HV. I think he did place an MV machine on a HV line. Yep. I don't think it was a transformer moment, though.
No, it wasn't a transfer. I was a...
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, there go the HV machines. You only just made one as well, and it just disappeared. What if I give him one of my hard-earned pink dyes? There we go. Oh, a magenta dye, even. A 3. This is to help you feel better. I've got some.
Not
magenta
even an
dye
orange dye.
No, orange dye is for a job well done. This is for
Okay, yeah.
This is a condolence dye. There you go.
For second place.
Yep.
Oh, I can't believe I just done that. I wasn't even like, it didn't even cross my mind that, oh yeah, one is an HV line maybe.
Okay, there's my output burst. We'll pop all of these on. It looks mostly complete. We can take that, right? All it needs is energy hatches. Yeah. All we're missing is energy hatches. I'll leave all of this stuff for 3 or Tooj to look at, or I might be on later. But sadly, no more stream. It is 3TP time, and I'm feeling better. So there should be a good level of 3TP today. I'm going to quickly give you guys a recap of everything that's happened. So where do we begin? I'd probably begin by putting on my clothes. Let's start there. So for a recap, a couple of things have happened since the last stream. I always have a plan, Links. A couple of things have happened since last stream, especially given we had like all of yesterday, you know, not on stream. So let me show you. I'll start over here. We now have a long distance fluid pipe supplying our oil, which is great, which means diesel is actually the most passive it has ever been in this base. This goes all the way down to a diesel pump. I don't want to run all the way over there and show it because it's somewhat far and it's not the most fun journey. But trust me, there is a multi-block oil rig that is set up somewhere. Actually, maybe you know what? I will show it, just on grounds of maybe not everyone has seen a multi-block oil rig before. They show a creative tank on the other end. Caught. Caught. I don't know how much we started with, but yeah, here is the oil rig. This is how we drill for oil. This is bro. He's just chilling. It says not enough fluid output space because it's constantly full now that we've managed to get to this stage. As you guys can see, there is a new little area going here, and this is where the Pedum portal will go. The Pedum portal that will take us to places, and this is something that 3 has been working on, which is a little mob farm, so that'll come soon as well. This is how things have been going over in this direction. As you can see, he's got storage set up there as well. And yeah, I think that is base tour complete. Okay, plan for today. I even have this written on a clipboard. It's actually the exact same plan that we had the other day. LCR is now done because we have that thing set up over there. But otherwise, the rest of this is still the plan. Get Stargate, not currently on the plan. But there you go. I'll show it in the quest page as well, actually, which is over here. We're just working towards the tier 1 rocket, which is we need a NASA workbench. And I guess Tooj will enable this because he's doing circuits. Then I get to do all of these heavy-duty plates. We'll craft up all of this stuff. This will be an interesting amount of handcrafting. There is much to do, given I'm making 3 rockets. But yeah. You want to be 1v1, bro? Yeah, take that. Man, it feels so strange to already have an NASA workbench. It doesn't feel real. How are we already here? While actively, like, doing everything we wanted to do, like, basically no rushing, we have a lovely base, and there's a NASA workbench just chilling in here. There it is. NASA workbench. Very pog. Yeah, playtime chat, just so that you're aware, like, ignore the 15 days, look at the playtime. We are over 300 hours of playtime in. That's perfectly reasonable for a NASA workbench.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What on earth?
You have double Q's playtime. There it is, implosion compressor controller. Boom, done. I thought that would take longer. Compress all the things, we certainly will. We certainly will. Okay, this machine should now be good to go. So let's prep to... Yeah, let's go get the stuff that we need to start blowing up for this. Okay, there's my toluene. I mean, I guess I can just keep chucking in toluene while I'm stood here, because why not? And then I'll have the TNT to start some of this craft at least. Yeah, there we go. Cool, that'll do. Hey, there it is, ITNT, quest complete. Nice. And now I will use the industrial TNT to do explosions. Please do me an explosion, sir. Yeah, there it is. I love this machine so much. Okay, so I'm after 3 rocket control computers. Let's just get that pinned and no.
Okay, it's done.
It's done?
Yeah, we have our nanosuit.
Oh, wow.
Here we go.
Speedy. Thank you. Please may I have my set, sir? Chat, I'm about to look snazzy. Okay, I need to charge them first, but I'm about to look snazzy. Chat, do I look snazzy? Don't I look like I mean business? I feel like I mean business when I'm wearing this. There it is. Tier 1 heavy-duty plates, right. We're heading in the rocketly direction, chat. It's happening. Okay, there are our fins. Gimme quest. There it is, rocket fins. Let's go, rocket fins. Okay, what's next? Oh, I should probably go pick up the computers because those are done. Any computerings? There are the computerings. There it is, tier 1 control computer. And boom. There are my nose cones. And there's another quest complete. There it is, rocket nose cone. Perfect. There's all of the rocket engines. Oh, this is so cool. There it is, tier 1 rocket engine. Haha. Obtained. So all we're missing now for rocket parts is small fuel canister, and the landing thing, which will probably get crafted between stream today and tomorrow. So yeah, that is where we're at.